Uh, so this is a question from exercise 8.1, question number 2. Find 10p minus cot r. So we have a right angle triangle and this side is 12 cm and this side is 13 cm. It is given and we have to find 10p minus cot r. 10 this angle, 10 tangent of this angle minus cotangent of this angle. Now I have picked this equation because it gives me the opportunity to reiterate a very important concept. So let us do the math. Let us solve it. So we have to find first tangent of this angle tan of p and then cotangent of this angle cot r and find their difference. That is the question. Okay. Here is a very important concept that you have to remember. You have done this previously. Okay. I am just repeating it. See, the solution is tangent of p. If we are talking about this angle, this is the acute angle. Okay. It is like saying that this is the triangle and this is the angle theta. So if this is the angle theta, then the opposite side should be taken as perpendicular. Okay, and the adjacent side will be taken as base. So if we take this angle, we are talking about this angle, then the opposite side is QR, that is the perpendicular, and the adjacent side PQ, that is the base. So what is the tangent of P? What is tan P? If this is the angle tan, then what is the tangent of this angle? Opposite side by adjacent side. That is the formula. Opposite by adjacent or perpendicular by base, right? If this is the angle, then the opposite side, that is the opposite, and the adjacent side, that is the adjacent, or opposite side is the perpendicular, adjacent side is the base, right? So this is equal to what? QR by PQ. Okay. Now if you take cot of R, means cotangent of angle R. Now we are talking about this angle. Now what is opposite to this angle? Which side? PQ. Okay. Now the opposite side is PQ or perpendicular is PQ, and this side is adjacent or this side is base, right? And what is the cotangent of this angle? It is base by perpendicular, right? It is adjacent by opposite or base by perpendicular, same thing, which is equal to QR divided by PQ, right? So we have tangent of P and cotangent of R, tan P and cot R, QR by is QR by PQ, QR by PQ, both are equal. Hence, tan of P cot of R is equal to 0. Okay. By the way, there is another method to solve it. That is by using the Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem, this angle is right angle, so the side opposite to this is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equal to the square summation of the square of the two sides. You can take this one as perpendicular or this one as perpendicular, or you can take this one as base or this one as base. It does not matter. The thing is, hypotenuse square is equal to summation of the square of both the sides, this side and this side. So this is PQ square is hypotenuse, sorry, it is PR square. PR square is equal to PQ square and then QR square. This is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is equal to the summation of squares of the two sides. PQ is one side and QR, this is PQ and this is QR. Okay. So PQ square plus QR square. So we have PR square is already given. It is 13. What is PQ square? It is 12. What is QR square? It is not given. We don't know this yet. So this is equal to 169, 144 QR square. This is 169 minus 144 is equal to QR square. This is equal to how much? 525. 25 square is QR square, or QR is equal to square root of 25, which is equal to plus minus 5. But QR, this is the length of a side, so it cannot be negative. So we will reject the negative value. So QR is equal to 5 cm. Now you see we have all the values of all the sides of this triangle. This side and this side. Now we can find any trigonometric ratio. So what is tan P now? This side is opposite side and this side is adjacent side is base side. QR by PQ. What is QR? 5. What is PQ? It is 12. And cot R, this angle. So this side is the opposite side and this side is the base side. So what is cot R? It is base side by opposite side or base by perpendicular. So same thing. So both are equal. Hence tan P minus cot R is equal to 0, and that is the answer. Okay, so we can arrive at the same solution using Pythagoras theorem also. But the first solution is easier. You don't have to use the Pythagoras theorem. You can just write down the values of QR. You can just write down that tan P is equal to QR by PQ and cot R is also QR by PQ, Hence, subtracting them gives 0. Okay.